All right, well, what do you got for me? We talking point guards or what? I know this is your favorite topic on earth.
So we got to talk about Westbrook, man. Of course, Westbrook now has 200 triple-doubles in his NBA career. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. You know he's from where I'm from.
Yep.
I ain't got to say too much about that. But, Travis, I really brought this up because I want to know, where does he rank amongst your top point guards all time?
Okay. I have him fourth all time. I have Steph number one. I have Magic number two, although Magic's my favorite player of all time, even over Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Even over Michael Jordan. I still have Steph number one on the point guard list.
Yep.
So I'll go Magic two. I can't not have Isaiah Thomas, Pistons Isaiah Thomas, because he's a champion.
Yep.
He was the best player on a championship team. I was there. I got to watch him. With all due respect to people of a certain age, I did not watch the Big O. I didn't see him. He's great. He belongs. He could be number one on your list. I'm not knocking anyone for it. On my list, I'm just going with what I watched. I got Russell Westbrook right after Isaiah Thomas.
So IT, and then
he passed the Big O,
and then Big O. I mean, excuse me, and Westbrook at 4.
Yes. Westbrook passed the Big O.
Look,
triple
bro,
doubles.
You're tripping. I got we ask are they tripping all the time? No. You're tripping right now. Fourth all time.
I got him fourth all time.
Fourth all time.
Let me make it clear for you, okay?
So you got 3 champions there.
Yeah,
I know. Then Westbrook.
Here's why. As I look at John Stockton,
Bro, go ahead.
John Stockton, he didn't win a title.
Okay.
Now I'm not getting into the titles thing.
Okay.
Because there are point guards of championship teams who belong in this conversation that I have lower. So I'm not end all be all the title. But what I'm saying, what this guy has done statistically, the impact he's had on the game, Russell Westbrook I'm talking about, the impact he's had on the game.
Yes.
How he's changed the game for guards, triple doubles, the things he does. 200. You said 200 career triple doubles.
200
career. Insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's insane.
You're right.
And I'm not sure anyone's ever even going to catch that. This might be one of those Jerry Rice stats that we look back and we're like, is anyone going to get close to Rice? No. I mean, I think if you're taking him from a pool of great point guards who have not won titles, I would rather have Russell Westbrook.
Steph 1.
Okay, we agree.
Magic 2.
No disconnect between you and I.
Big O is 3, bro.
Okay,
I don't care about you saying, no, I didn't watch
I'm not gonna argue
blah, blah, blah.
No
whatever.
problem.
Big O's 3.
Fine.
Stockton. All-time leader in assists. All-time leader in steals. That's what my point guard is supposed to do. Head of the defense. Head of the offense.
Let's stay on this debate then.
Before let me finish my list. IT. Zeke. 5.
You have Stockton over Zeke?
Yes. 5. CP3 is 6. And then that's when I start to get into is it Westbrook or Nash, Westbrook or Kidd? Yeah, okay. I'll probably give Westbrook the nod over those two today. You ask me tomorrow, I might feel a little bit different. But Westbrook is at most the 7th best point guard in NBA history. At most.
I'm so disgusted with the CP3 take. Let me go back.
Go ahead.
To Stockton.
Start with Stockton.
In fact, I could put them all in a nice little bag for you here.
Go ahead.
We're here at Christmas. I'll gift wrap this for you.
Go ahead. Do it.
Stockton. CP3.
Yeah.
Nash.
Yeah.
They would all get bodied by this guy.
Bro, stop it.
This guy's physicality.
And he's guarding them?
His tenaciousness.
And he's guarding them?
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
I will take Russell Westbrook against Stockton, CP3, or Nash. I don't think they got enough body for him. Now, Jason Kidd is unique, but Jason Kidd doesn't have the scoring ability of a Russell Westbrook. A Russell Westbrook, not the best shooter. Neither one of them were, him nor Jason Kidd. But a Russell Westbrook offensively can take over a game, going to the cup, getting the hoop and the arm, drawing contact, getting boards, starting the break, dishing. This guy is an animal for any of the people you name. Stockton couldn't do nothing with that. There's no way. CP3 can't do anything with that. Steve Nash can't do anything with that. He's bodying them. He's out athleticing all of them. The only one maybe I'll give you is Kidd, and I just don't think Kidd can score like Westbrook.
I hear all of that, but like we're talking about 200 triple doubles, which probably won't get touched in our lifetime, right?
I don't think so.
It probably won't ever get touched in our lifetime. But you're talking about Stockton's assist numbers. You're talking about the steals numbers. Like those aren't probably ever getting touched either.
Facts.
So we're talking about, like I said, something that you want to do. He.
Take your time.
Hold on, you gotta be upset right now.
Take your time.
He ain't having Kevin Durant and a James Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's my whole thing. Westbrook, you had 2 other MVPs.
Yeah.
And you didn't get it done. Matter of fact, you spun back and had another MVP again. You spun back with Harden and didn't get it done. CP3 got to him farther than you did later on in his career.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Chris Paul has to be up there because of that reason. And honestly, I've seen CP, if he didn't get hurt, almost took down a giant with Harden.
Yeah, but almost doesn't count.
Right. But Westbrook never got close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm
the
going
reason
off
that they
ability.
lost that finals, the reason that they lost that finals with the Thunder against the Heat was because Westbrook was too young to win the finals.
Well, they all were too young. He was too young. KD was too young.
showed up to the moment.
He did.
Harden
I'm just saying
showed up to the moment.
James Harden wasn't even like
he wasn't even that yet.
Yeah,
he wasn't that yet, but he showed up to the moment.
I can't put that on Westbrook.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying. Like we were talking about guys who haven't won and all this other stuff, and I mean, really, he forced a lot of guys out. A lot of these other dudes that we are talking about, everybody want to play with, right? Every single time.
He's almost too reckless for his own good.
Right. Guys have been like, I don't know if I want to play with Westbrook. You feel me? And they, gonna say all the great things. Oh, I love him, blah, blah, blah. Paul George had one of his greatest seasons of all time with Westbrook, know. I give him credit for some things, right? And KD even won the MVP with Westbrook, right? So there are some things that he does really highly, and when we're nitpicking, you know what I mean? Oh, who's the best, blah, 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 because that's what it really is. It's opinion.
For sure.
Nitpicking. I just can't see him call him a top 5 point guard when a point guard is supposed to be a dude that everybody loves to play with no matter
Leadership, what. For sure. He's lacking there. I can't defend any of that.
Chris Paul has been that. Stockton has been that. IT has been that. Nash Kid, blah, 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 whatever.
They've all been that.
They've all been that.
Except him.
And he hasn't really always been that.
I'm going on ability. I'm going on if I have all these guys in
I hear your ability, but I'm saying winning, bro. And winning is being a part of a team. And being a point guard is being the ultimate team guy. That's how I see it. I see it as the old school thing.
Now, to be fair, that's where I knock him. That's where everyone knocks him.
Yeah.
I can't argue that point of it. But what I'm telling you in pure basketball, if I'm looking at Stockton, CP3, Nash, Westbrook, all in their prime, I don't think any of those other dudes can stop him. Where I can't disagree with you is the leadership, the intangibles, what he brings to the table, who likes being on his team. He gets failing grades and all of that. But ability, pure basketball on the court, we're playing pickup, we're rolling it out. That dude should be, in my opinion, higher on your all-time list than he is. But I'll tell you this. I have him top 5.
Yeah.
You have him top 10.
Yeah.
So we're not, we're not mountains apart.
We're not mountains apart. My whole thing that it comes down to, right, is if we made an all-time team and we got Kobe, we got Bron, we got
I'll take Westbrook.
Jordan, whatever. I'm not putting him on the team with all of those dudes because I know he ain't slicing and passing the ball. He's gonna go get him. I already got go get him guys that are better. I got a Kobe, I got a Jordan, I got a Bron. They go get it the best. So I need you to be a point guard. And we're ranking point guards, right? And I understand. Okay, if we're saying better player, maybe I think about it a little differently. But we're talking how we rank him as a point guard.
Sure, that's fair.
And I think as a point guard, yes, there are some liberties that can be taken because Steph is less of a traditional point guard than Magic is.
Yes.
But then, in that sense, I take the better player.
Right.
But with Westbrook, it's kind of like when you get further down the list and there's some discrepancies, I'm going to give that more. I just think Curry is that much better than Magic was as a player as a whole that I can say, okay, yeah, he's a better player, so he's a better point guard.
By the way, I wrote these names down while we were arguing just as like honorable mention of the old school because you have Big O. Where was Big O on your list? 4?
He's 3.
3, okay.
He's the third best point
guard.
So,
look, I wrote these down. You tell me if I'm tripping and missing anyone. So you said Big O, Jerry West, Bob Cousy, Walt Frazier, Tiny Archibald, Pistol Pete, all in that point guard world as well. So, listen, I mean, you can't go wrong with top 5, top 10 for any of these guys we're saying. I do like, even though we disagree on Russell Westbrook's place within it, both of us acknowledge he is, without argument, top 10.
Oh, definitely.
Now, you can
I don't
argue,
want that to be misconstrued. This man is amazing.
Top 10. Top 10.
Yeah.
You can argue top 5, which is what I'm doing.
Right.
What I would like to do, Ountae, if possible, is get the people's opinion.
Okay.
Can we do a poll? Can we get people to vote? Is Russell Westbrook, yes or no, a top 5 point guard of all time, or is he top 10? Or do some of you have him out of your top 10, period? Because I promise you this, me and Ountae both will team up and argue with you over that. I mean, we will be tag team champions of the world against you if you feel like this guy with 200 career triple-doubles doesn't belong in the top 10. Okay, shame on you if you vote that.
Yeah.
I think the right answer is top 10.
And a former league MVP.
Yes. I just argue top 5 because I would take his athleticism, what he brings to the game in terms of explosiveness, the scoring, the rebounding, the assist, the energy, the size he has. I would take all that over all those dudes we talked about, except Steph, Magic, and Zeke.
Yeah.
And did you also, time out.
Okay.
Let's table Russell Westbrook for a second.
Okay.
Did you say CP3 over Isaiah Thomas? Did you say that?
No. I said
who'd you have CP3 over other than Westbrook? It was egregious.
No,
it was unruly.
Maybe Nash or Kidd.
Where's CP? Okay.
Maybe Nash or Kidd.
Give me your list one more time.
So I got Steph 1, Magic 2, Big O 3, Stockton 4, IT 5, CP 6, and then the range that I have Westbrook in is with that Nash Kidd,
7 to 10.
7
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
9.
I don't have a problem with your CP3 placement. Your Stockton placement is absurd. It's absurd.
Smoke.
Your Stockton placement is absurd.
Hey,
I mean, how do you put him over Isaiah Thomas?
That's a topic for another
Tell
day.
Me.
It's a topic for another day.
Just tell me.
It's a topic for another day.
But how though?
Because he ain't have a team like how Zeke
he just had
team.
Karl Malone.
Right, exactly. It was him and Karl Malone out there in Utah. Nobody cared about Utah, blah, 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 basketball. Who cares?
So you're impressed more with what he built in Utah, where you don't feel like Isaiah was a piece.
Joe Dumars, freaking Rodman, and freaking
Chuck
Bill
Daly
Laimbeer.
coaching. Yeah.
Like, come on, what are we talking about?
So you feel like Isaiah was a very important piece in a championship team where Stockton built something with Karl Malone, even though they never won.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah,
and once again,
I disagree.
And just the respect that he commanded around the league. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Stockton too. Like everybody, GP certified him. You know what I'm saying? Gary Payton certified him. So all I gotta hear from a Oakland, you know what I mean, from a California dude certifying him, saying he's the real deal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then he the real deal. So that's why I'm rocking too. But also, once again, all-time assist leader, all-time steals leader.
Facts.
And no one's even close.
Facts.
You're the real deal.